Hello, happy Tuesday, everybody. We are doing the daily. I need to look up my daily facts. Oh, fuck, I am literally a loser. Give me 1 minute. Okay. In 1918, U.S. President Woodrow Wilson announced his 14 points in outline for peace following World War I. Good on you, Wilson. Okay, sorry, we had to get that out of the way. So, as you can see, this is on a new channel, and I've thought about this for a while. When I originally announced this channel, I wanted to do Eating Streaks on this channel, because I just wanted an excuse to do Eating Streaks, to be completely honest with you. And I knew the unedited style wouldn't work on the channel, but I kind of took a leap of faith with doing dailies on the Keelvin channel, and I just don't think it's working out at the end of the day, which is very unfortunate. Oh no, I really want that to work over by that Tinterrock. It's fine. Let's try to get it again, perhaps. Oh, or we take whatever the fuck this is. Did you hear that? That was like a plum blue whistle. Alright, let's just take what we got here real quick. Let's get drowsy. We skipped the entire first fucking floor without even an item room. Maybe we'll telepills out again. Okay, good thing we got amnesia out of the way early. Okay, that was range, speed, negative luck. I don't know if that's gonna stay, however. We did not get it back, so range and speed is gonna keep going up. We're gonna keep losing luck, but I guess I'm not opposed to that. Alright, so as I was saying, I knew unedited content wouldn't necessarily be best for the channel, but I just wanted you guys to be in a series so goddamn bad because it just works for other people. Just to have some consistency, I think, is really a huge key to YouTube. And I know, like, all of these dailies, I swear to God, I'm just talking about the inside baseball of YouTube. Is this the Tinted Rock Central? That was so fucking bad, I feel like an idiot. I don't know what happened there. Either way. It's fine. We got a huge head start if we wanted to speedrun this. I don't necessarily want to, but... Oh, wait, we have Brimstone Bombs now as well. Hello, Brimstone Bombs. Don't know where you came from. But, yeah, I know I often talk about inside baseball, but it's all I do right now. It's 90% of what I think about. So you just get a lot of it. It is what it is, and I apologize if it is a little bit annoying. We also have Camo Kids. But, it seemed like a lot of you guys were sad when I ended the dailies. It really seemed like you were very, very sad. Every single one of you. Especially you that's listening right now. But because it's weird, was when you, it's kind of like, an artist gets more recognition after they're dead. But very dramatic in the situation. Because people aren't going to tell you how much they miss you until you're gone. They ain't going to tell you how much they're going to miss the series until it's gone. And I did think about this after I made the post saying or the video as well, saying that I'm no longer going to be uploading dailies. And it was met with more people than I usually see comments saying, oh, I'll miss it, which it makes sense, because, 90% of people who subscribe to me, they will never comment, they are just lurkers, which isn't weird. It isn't weird because I do the same thing. I'm a huge lurker. We had the best item in the game. We've won. I didn't know Jupiter was a health up. Interesting. But, so it makes sense that there's more people watching than commenting. It's literally what I do, so I can't even be surprised at the end of the day. So, but more people said that they're gonna miss it, and I feel bad. And I did think, you know what? I do, because I wake up. I'm genuinely interested in what these dailies are going to bring. I also love just to have the freestyle rant commentary. If this was best for the channel, I'd honestly be kind of interested in exploring that further. And I want to get better at this as well. That's a huge thing. I really want to get better. I want to have potential to maybe find some good clips on... from these, so maybe a good clip could do well, and I don't play as much Isaac as before. Like yesterday, I played Isaac for a couple hours. I think I got like a good highlight video if I want to make that, but I don't think I have a really good clip out of that. And I'm not really, my clip game has fallen off. Like, I used to be really good at clips, and who took the reign? Preach is like, you know what? It's my turn to be good at clips, and he's been fucking killing it. I also want to be killing it in that regard too. And it's just hard to find out what regard we should be we could be killing it this. So I think I might make an announcement video on the main channel. Announcement community post. It seems more likely at this point though. And I don't know if you've noticed, I feel like I talked about this recently. Maybe it was on a stream, maybe I'm a liar, but the more I update you, because I change my mind all the goddamn time. So if I continue to update you guys, being like, oh, I have a big new idea, this is the new direction of the channel. and that just doesn't stay the direction of the channel, then it's like, wow, are you serious? I literally put that there for a reason. This Bone Boy there for a reason. It's like I kind of almost become untrustworthy to a certain extent. It's like you can't necessarily trust the fact I'm going to stick with any specific plan I lay out. So what's the use in updating when my mind literally changes like all the gosh dang time? I don't think there is a good reason. I really don't think so. Oh god. So, sorry. I don't know why this room is so intense to me right now. So, but because the one real big fact I know is we're not putting in dailies on the main channel right now. What the fuck? Perth throw? Hang on, I gotta look at this real quick. Bad guys. Let me use that literally just because my soul's close to death. Isaac, lovers, what? That's so good. They knew what they wanted to do with this room. This must be a new room layout. I've never seen it before. We will play this out. I know we're timed and whatnot, and this can't part for damage taken. There's absolutely no way, in my opinion. Let's just get this going real quick. Because what I want to tell you is, that's kind of useless, honestly. Is, you know, we're gonna double down on just highly edited videos, you know. But like when I took my fucking break from Isaac when I was really burnt out, which I'm not burnt out, by the way. If I'm ever burnt out, I'll let you know. Trust me. I value not being burnt out more than literally anything at the moment. Because I know how much it sucks. Okay, here we're good. So I'll let you know. Trust me, it's all good in that department. But what was I saying? Yeah, I want to say I'm only gonna hit you with high quality, you know, highly edited videos. Kind of like I did when I was on my break. You know, we're only going to upload when there's effort put in. Which, to a certain extent, that's true. I'm exclusively going to be posting videos that I think could do well. And that doesn't mean they're always going to do well. Like, I want to say I'll only do high quality, but I know there's a couple Bumbo clips I want to put, not even clips, but like Let's Plays I want to put like unedited. Not a couple, I think I actually just mean one that I think about it more. But there's always going to be a potential for some unedited videos. You know, it might fit a style or what have you. So to say it's gonna be unedited, or I mean it's gonna be all edited, put a lot of work into it, isn't necessarily true. If the video calls to be unedited and laid back like potentially like this, then yeah, sure, it's going to be. But odds are we're not gonna stick to that for very long. But yeah, I'm only gonna be uploading videos where I think, you know, a good amount of people will like. They're not all necessarily gonna pop off because I can never count on that. I feel like. At the moment, at least. But I have a lot of ideas for series I just haven't been doing. And I don't think that dailies were getting in the way of that at all. But it's just like, now that there's not going to be any dailies on the channel, it does again lead me to more of a good excuse to start working on those. I mean, I already had, you know, a good excuse. And that excuse is they will do well, and I will probably get subscribers, views, and money off it, and I will also be proud of it. So, you know, the excuse, literally, oh, empty vessel, it is literally already there. But, and this just more pushes it, I suppose. Because, you know, having a good lack of motivation like I do, honestly, oftentimes, it makes it so much harder. So much goddamn harder to just get stuff like that rolling. So I don't know, man. Hopefully I can get the motivation to start working on these soon. And, I mean, every day yesterday I just kind of, I guess took a day off, I guess you could say, at the end of the day, so it's not that crazy to say, you know, once in a while I don't continue to work. But other than yesterday, the past, like, almost week or so, I've been actually very active as far as working goes. So I think I'm reaching the point where I'm about to just be uploading bangers, be making bangers every day and all that good stuff. And I'm very excited for that. I'm very excited for that. We could honestly could have Soul of Isaac that, but I would rather Soul of Isaac this maybe. Oh, I love that Halo, yeah. But I don't even hate the other one. Let's dance with this for a second, and maybe Empty Vessel's gonna proc, but it won't proc unless this bad boy takes damage, will he? Let's lose this other Soul Heart. No, okay. I shouldn't be continuing this. I know it. I got another Soul Heart. On top of that. I'll go into the Black Heart. And nothing, okay. We'll go till then. And we'll take this, and really is a huge bust. We got Soul Hearts that we sacked for it. And no, I don't want to keep losing more. Suicide King. Temperance. I'll bomb it, yeah. Oh my goodness. He is loaded on health, strength, fool, airwalk. Honestly, let me take fool. Let me take fool. We'll see what happens with the fool card. I don't even know what's the item room that floor. You don't pay attention on dailies always. At least I don't. I don't know. I feel like you don't have to. Because you're just going for kind of a score. So taking your time isn't really what you gotta do. With that being said, I guess I've botched that. So, you know, let's shoot this one like a normal run. We'll shoot like a normal one. Oh. We don't quite need that at the moment, but cool. Cool. Like, I just have literally so many ideas. I just need to start sitting down to work on some of them. Will this get rid of my dead bird? I don't know. It did not. That's the Fruity Plum noise again. You know, that's like a fucking 4-room fart and camo on these that doesn't even work once you enter the room. I'm okay waiting for potentially a familiar to fall into my lap. I think that's gonna be just the better outcome at this goddamn point. Okay, that was abysmal. I literally didn't think I was that close to, but what can you do? That's not familiar, but I'll take it anyway. We'll spill my guts. I love gut spilling. You know how it is. If you guys know me, if you guys know one thing about me, is the fact that you know I love gut spilling. And I don't want to quite spoil all my ideas, by the way, but there's a good amount in the brain. And here's a fun fact that I learned the other day, but it was just a theory. I want to say it's confirmed as of yesterday. So, I've been talking about how views are hard to come by at the moment and stuff like that. And, what I am discovering, especially, is that if... Oh, fuck you, bro. Really? If, man. If I upload 2 Isaac videos in one day, as soon as the second Isaac video is, posted... What? Come on. The first one stops getting views instantly. It's like my channel only has time for one specific fucking Isaac video a day, and it's bizarre to me. Because that's never how it used to be. But literally, like, I contact with my community post, and my Impossible Streak, it got, like, dog shit views. Which I'm not necessarily mad about in general that I got dog shit views. I'm sad, and more than anything, I'm just confused. Because this is what happened. That video, it was using, like, standard views. Nothing spectacular, but standard is standard. I don't have enough keys to really I won't rock with that, so I won't. But, you know, standard's good. I'll take standard at the moment for some uploads. But, as soon as the daily was uploaded, it's as if, the views literally just halted. They were just done. People were like, you know, this daily's out, I no longer watch, the better, the better video. I think it's better anyway. I think I talked about it yesterday, I actually might have. But it's confirmed today, because literally, my daily yesterday, it was doing better than average. It was on track to do better than, like, my last few uploads. Will this sack bolt now that the bird's out? It will! Okay, that's how that works. Fun fucking fact. So, yeah, I don't know. As soon as I streamed yesterday, my daily halted in views even more than the Impossible Streak halted in views. Like, the daily streak is currently, sitting at a better view count, but that's because it popped off, quicker. But, yeah, no, it was... It was so sad, because I was, like, happy. I was like, oh my god, the daily is doing, like, better than usual. That's huge for a daily. And then suddenly it just is like, you know what? You're streaming. We can't watch 2 at once. And I'm not even making fun. It's just like that never used to happen before. And I think we just still have less audience, because I've heard, you know, January is a terrible month for YouTube. Thought it was just money-wise, but it's also view-wise, too. And the thing is, you can still save it. So it's always like, should I take a break or not do this and that during these times? But at the end of the day, there's always going to be a door for some amount of viewers. Bigger people might be taking a break this time of year. So you know what? While they're taking a break, it's our time to swoop in. With that being said, I don't think any Isaac creators are taking... That's very annoying. I don't think any Isaac creators are really taking a break, so... Should I even take a break? God, I hate this. It wouldn't help her. I think, if anything, it's the same as usual as far as Isaac's concerned. But either way, even without people taking a break, there's always room for viewers to come find your channel. Because while your channel might not be doing super hot, you look to a neighbor who is just fucking a neighbor, in other words, a YouTuber in the same field as you, they're just crushing it. So you know it's possible. You really can't say, if someone in your fucking, you know, niche is crushing it at any certain time, I think you genuinely cannot no longer say that it's the time of year. You can only blame your own uploads. You can only blame the fact that you did something wrong. What did you do wrong? I don't fucking know. Probably not obvious. Might not look like it. But you did something wrong, honestly, because they're crushing it. So why aren't you crushing it? And it kind of sucks to say, because as much as you want to take the easy way out and blame anything but yourself, you literally can't. You just can't. And if you do, you're going to fail, because you're blaming other things. You think it's not your fault when it probably is. And it's never gonna be obvious why it's your fault. I got no idea what the fuck I got ideas. But I got no, like, big ideas of what the fuck I'm doing wrong. Like, I feel like I should be doing maybe a little better than I am, but I'm not, and that's just the reality. So it's like, am I gonna really complain about that? No, because I did something wrong. I think one of... And it's weird, you know, I got 30k subs, and it's like, oh, you did something wrong? 30k isn't as crazy as you think. Some numbers really don't mean much either, to be honest. But, it mean a little bit, but it's not that crazy. But, yeah. Okay, there we go. Like, cause, there's people smaller than me. I don't know if they're still smaller than me. I don't really keep up. I stopped keeping up with other YouTubers, because I just realized I won't understand certain things, so I've given up. But, I'll take you. I'll take you, buddy. I'll take you. Because, you know, if they did something right and they're smaller than me, they need more views than me and they're smaller than me, how does that work? It's because subs don't matter as much as you think they do. It really doesn't. It's still important, but only so important. So here's a couple things I wish I did from the get-go. I wish I knew what rock bottom did. I wish I got deaths immediately so I could fuck those in the video before anyone else. I mean, aside from doing things where I'd literally have to go back in time to know. Oh yeah, let's fucking pop this. Actually, I thought that was a familiar. I didn't know it was this fucker. I would not have taken this fucker. But maybe it'll be good for boss rush. We're about to find out how garbage this truly is, because it's not gonna be that good. I already know it. It's such a bad item. Don't understand how this didn't get a buff or anything, like, genuinely. But maybe it'll help. Maybe it'll help. So here's a couple things I wish I did. I wish this is probably the biggest thing, actually. I wish I established a series very, very early on. Like, we're talking about as soon as I could. And while I did have a couple series kind of going, there was no set consistency. You couldn't be like, okay, you know what, once a week, you couldn't even say once a week, Keelvin does this type of content. It was every day, Keelvin does something about Isaac and maybe also variety, but mostly he'll do something about Isaac, and that's, fuck me, that's all the context you get. That's the only thing you can predict. There's no other consistent, accurate predictions besides Isaac. Oh, thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Which I wouldn't originally think that's a huge bad thing, but I genuinely think it is. Also, this fucking Brimstone boy is way stronger than the actual boss that spawns. So, like, that's kind of why I wanted to do this daily, because I want to establish the daily. And putting on this channel keeps the daily kind of alive, and we can bring him back to the other channel any time. Like, if there's huge fans here, suddenly we can bring him over there, maybe? You know, it's always possible. I can always make compilations. I literally have so many plans for these channels, by the way. Motivation's hard. It's hard. Oh, I forgot I wasn't fucking endlessly flying. I'm literally so stupid. Can't wait for me to die here. JK, I'm too epic to die. Alright, we're about to get another little delirious charge as well, which I'm very excited for. Oh my god! Fucking pushed me like a little bitch. Okay. I really don't know why we just been going soul the whole time. I just felt more comfortable playing as him this run for some reason. Alright, we got two. We got Dark One. That could be huge, honestly. Could be huge. What's another thing oh, the Brimstone is actually huge. I'm trying to think of another thing I wish I did. What hit me? Oh, probably a ghost. Early on. Oh, that was huge. Okay, these guys are strong, but it's just, I don't know. It's only so good in Boss Rush and Hush, probably. I'm trying to figure out who my friend is. Not my friend at this point. It's confusing. What else is there? I mean, obviously, if all the uploads I uploaded were higher quality, you know, even if it was less, I would have a bigger audience. I'm pretty sure of it. I would assume. Which I don't think they're necessarily low quality by any means. And I think they're actually really fun. Every now and then when I look back at some videos, I'm like, whoa, these are fun. I can see why people liked them. So whenever I think about changing up my content being more quality, it's like, but these are fun still. But it was also the timing, which is why they work. So even if they're still fun, the timing isn't there anymore, so you gotta get creative is kind of how I look at it right now. Which it's fine. It's not the most ideal thing ever, but it's fine. You know, it's just how YouTube works. Gotta adapt. Gotta learn to be adaptive, and it's harder than it sounds. Because you'll watch a video essay about this channel that couldn't adapt, you're like, oh, you just gotta change this up, you didn't change anything up, but then you're in it, and you're like, what do I do? There's no fucking guidebook here, what do I fucking do? It seems so obvious from the outside. So, I kinda, I don't know what I wish I would have done necessarily in that regard of uploading more or less, because it worked out for me so well, but like, maybe I should have just pivoted to exclusively higher content earlier than my burnout. But I think now is the time. And like I said, it doesn't mean like nothing but no edited content. It doesn't mean nothing but this type of content. It just means more videos that I think you're gonna like 100%. Because with the daily, like, I mean, if my commentary is on point, it's on point. But like, how can I, you know, make a thumbnail and title over something I haven't seen yet? Or run, I have no idea what it brings. I don't know, and it's fucking hard. And I, for some reason, didn't think those would hurt me. Those little Steven things. I don't know why I thought that. But it's so goddamn tricky. So that's a kind of another reason that dailies are almost meant to fail unless you're just a genius. And same with Eating Streaks. You just gotta establish that series. And if you get that those fans on there, you're good. And I established series that I could have delved into deeper. We literally could have had non-Isaac plays, you know, once a week. Non-Isaac players played like once a week. We could have had the drawing series more often, and establishing the drawing series as a series could have easily made it more easy to make it so we can do drawing videos about other games and people will want to watch it because it's part of a series. It's not Isaac, so it won't get as many views. But you know, if it's part of a series, you know, we're doing part 20 and suddenly it's Deltarune, I think we're getting more people on that video than if it was just what we did, which is just random drawing videos. Now then, okay, now suddenly it's Deltarune. I think it's a huge misstep to do it like we did, and you know, we probably couldn't do drawing videos once a week because those take time. Well, we could have, depending on the style that we go for those certain ones. But I digress. And if we have non-Isaac players, you know, play Isaac, that opens the door. If, you know, there's 20 of them, that opens the door for non-Isaac players play any other game. You know what I mean? I forgot to use the word if I even had it. So I think that's very important. That's kind of what I was trying to do with these dailies. But at this point, it's like, well, we can still definitely start series, but but like, can we like start like a unedited daily series out of fucking nowhere? Oh no, I wanted the soul to have that. I switched halfway through. I mean, I guess we still needed it, but come on. So it's just we're just kind of in an awkward situation where we haven't like lost anything. We're not shadow banned. Like, don't let the YouTuber tell you they're shadow banned if they haven't done anything wrong, because that's literally them, you know, giving the easy answer saying the system's wrong, not me. And I guess I don't blame people for thinking that, but I almost am 100% confident they're just wrong. Just the easy answer, easy way out. I digress about that as well. Because I'm not out of the game yet. It's not like I can't upload and get views, because that's absolutely not true. Literally less than a week ago, I have like a video that got 20K, and some older videos are still getting some views. Not as much as before, but nothing's dead in the water yet. I'm not even worried, which is why I hate when people say, oh, your channel used to be bigger. It's like, yeah, well, it's still fine. Because it really is still fine. We haven't like lost anything yet. I mean, we lose subscribers like on the fucking daily, but you can't help it. Well, I'm not net losing, but we lose then we gain. I've been kind of stagnant for a couple of weeks now. I lose then I gain, so we're not a dying channel. That's not at all the case either. We could be closer. We could be a dying channel if I fucked up. Not even just fucked up, but just didn't try. Didn't try to get it to grow again. We could be dying soon enough. I wouldn't be shocked at all. The couple months where I took a break from Isaac, I ended up, I lost subscribers at the start, but towards the tail end of it, I started to gain subscribers again. So it was like a net loss for the majority of it for sure, and I only didn't surpass where I was before until the Repentance patch dropped, which is ironic, isn't it? Yeah. And there's always coming back, because we lost what? We lost 250 subscribers maybe. So it's like when we're bounced back there by well over 1,000. So you're never out. You're never out of the game until you're out of the game, you know? And I think there is a certain point where I could fuck up enough where comeback's gonna get. I think comebacks are only gonna get harder and harder. The longer you wait to try your comeback. And right now, I don't think I'm in any hot water for trying to do a comeback, because I think if my videos are bangers and people click on it, then we're gonna be. It's just gonna be like we never had this little lull of like a few weeks where we're stagnant. It's gonna be just like that never happened almost. I genuinely think that. I think YouTube is a game. It's a hard game, but it's hard to lose the game 100% unless you get fucking canceled or you just don't try. You just have to not innovate for a while. Like, I feel like that's just kind of how it is. And it's not fucking easy innovating. But you gotta do it. And I think I know exactly how I'm gonna do it. It's just like, when's the work gonna get done to do it? Hopefully soon, because I've been doing more work recently, so hopefully soon. But no real promises. I'm excited regardless, though. I'm excited regardless. And I should have probably mentioned this at the start. Maybe I'll try to mention this at the start of the next daily. But with these ones on the channel, do we do Hush? I really don't want to do Hush, but I might do Hush. Yeah, get a better score, right? What was I saying? Oh yeah. These dailies will not be a priority of mine because of, you know, if I don't have time and I want to work on something else and dailies will get in the way, I can't prioritize this, I don't think. I really fucking want to do this every day for as long as possible, but all I'm gonna say is I'm not prioritizing this right now. I won't be prioritizing this right now. But if I can keep it up, I shall, because I still think it's a lot of... Did I really not do that in time? You're fucking me. I still think it's a lot of fun. Kind of want to do Hush. Let's see what we got here. And someone said fight Angel for more points. That's such a base take. I won't right now though, because, you know. Did I not? I had Soul of Isaac and I didn't even fight the Angel then. That's such a miss. Such a miss right there. For an extra item. Let's go for it. I'm gonna be spicy. Mostly we have Delirious and I want to see how well it works. How many keys do we have actually? 10. Thank God. You know I didn't look at that before. Okay, got a range. Now we're gonna win. I got some underwear to hold these farts back. Empress is good enough to take in with us. I'll risk a pill. Okay, well, I won't take it, but I'll risk it. I'd rather have string. They'll pop it if I'm gonna get owied. I mean, that's just been the walls. Maybe we should have had betrayal. I don't know how good fucking betrayal is either, though. Latch, is this? Fuck. At least it gave me some range up, right? Latch scares me a bit, because I don't know how it's going to work with the Bone Boy. I took that, I was hoping, wait, is that Bone Tears? No, that is Bone Tears! Oh, God, I keep getting that confused with, Brittle Bones. I always get that confused. So, no, that was very good. That was very solid. Okay, I think we're going to do well in Hush. Especially with the strength, though, we have an extra little bonus. So, I can't even remember what I was talking about before I started talking about Isaac stuff. All I know is I'm gonna thank you guys so much if you hopped from the Keelman channel over the Keelman's Corner to watch these dailies, because I know a lot of you are big fans of these series, which I appreciate it. You know what, y'all are really the diehards of the channel, like actually no joke, you kind of are. People who watch the dailies daily, you're like the OGs. Not of the OGs, because that means you're there from the beginning. You're the homies, you're the top dogs. So much appreciated, and I'm glad to finally give this channel a little bit of use, because it's been dormant. This channel was originally intended. I created it when I started streaming on Twitch for that good while. I'm literally an idiot for not bringing that out earlier. Because previous Twitch VODs, when I did them so rarely, were up for members. But then it became the question of, okay, wait a second. I am literally streaming on Twitch all the time. This is bad, by the way. This situation right here. Actually, I have a shield right now. Okay, we're good. I'm streaming on Twitch literally all the time, so that means just no one ever gets to see the Twitch VODs unless they're members, which I don't like. I don't want to put a paywall behind something that's, you know, as loved as just watching back streams once in a while. That feels just like I don't know. That's something I want people to be getting for free. But so I made this channel for that. But then, you know, I stopped streaming on Twitch all the time, so it kind of became a situation of, okay, well, I want these guys to watch it. Not just members. So then I made this channel, and then, you know, I stopped streaming on Twitch. Fun fact, I don't know if you knew that. stop streaming on Twitch. So it's like, now this is a dormant channel with like 100-something subscribers. We can obviously still do something with it. And I'm glad I found a use for it. And we might have more Let's Plays in general going on this channel. Like, because I'm thinking even like my Archvale videos, they did very well at first. And I really do think it is the time of year for something like that. Because I can't say that in general for everything. But like, the hardcore fans who would watch the other stuff anyway, I think they're just a little busy. Because it's still, early January can still be busy for people. So, I don't know. Even Archvale videos, I think I still might, record some, but like the editing is gonna be way different, and maybe we're gonna just like almost donkey style, like we're just gonna put like so many let's plays in like almost a mini compilation. Like that's kind of what Donkey does, and I might just roll with that style, because I think that might be what would be best for the channel, and we're not gonna replicate Donkey. It's just kind of the best comparison the way I have it in my head. So, we'll see how that goes. Honestly, no promises with that specifically. Yeah, we don't need Petrified Poop, and I guess getting multiple dreams will be fun. We'll do it for the Isaac fight, if anything. Actually, yeah, we're not going Blue Baby, I just remembered. So, yeah, I don't know. That's my entire thoughts on the situation. You know, with these dailies, you're always getting these topics way in depth. Which I like I said, I love just ranting like this. It's fun. I want to get better at it is the big thing. Because something that, because Preets and I, we jump on calls. We started doing this more often recently. Sometimes we'll just jump on calls. We'll probably originally talk about something else. But all the time, the conversations just cycle back to YouTube, to like, what we can do, ideas, just talking about our general experiences, learning, talking. Literally like almost all of our calls end up going down that route, which I kind of love. But what was I gonna say? I think this is worth it points wise. Ooh, I was gonna say, and charging wise. Owie. Not if we get a bunch though. And one thing he said, which I think is true, but it's not as big of a deal as I kind of feel like I made it in my head. He was like, you know what? You look at bigger streamers, and we're not necessarily as charming as them. Like, they have, like, more of a inviting personality. Not that we don't, not that we're doing bad by any means. But there's a reason they're as big as they are with streaming. Like, as big as we want to get, we're not necessarily at the same, like, maybe charisma level or just interesting level. And he's probably definitely right. I mean, he is right. There's definitely people in general that's better than us. But, in general, it's like, damn. So, I didn't even think that's something I really need to focus on improving, like, my skills for being epic on stream. And I can definitely see why people might watch me. I try to look at that. I'm not being, like, egotistical. I try to look at, like, why would people watch me? Like, what's my style that people like? And honestly, I'm just being myself at the end of the day. And it's hard for me to replicate anything. But now I'm kind of thinking, like, oh no. Should I try to figure out how to bring out the funnier in me on stream? And I should, because that's a way to improve, right? But this is pointless. It also got me thinking, like, how right Preets was to a certain extent, because literally I think I'm 10 times funnier when I talk to my friends on like just a random voice chat, which is why I think my non-Isaac series did so well, actually, because we are all just not giving a fuck. It felt like that. Which, you know, why don't you do more, Calvin? You know what? Shut up, you're right. Oh my god. So, I don't know. What was I saying? Literally so good at forgetting like this. Oh, yeah. So, I think I really want to hone in into how can I bring my top game out on stream consistently, because I feel like I can do that when I'm with my friends. I can just bring my top game out without even trying. Like, I don't even fucking try. Maybe that's just it. I just don't try. And it's just natural at that point. And I think a lot of people are probably like that. Because I'm sure a lot of people, you listening to this have had this experience. I'm willing to bet most of you have. You're just with your friends, you're having a good time playing a video game, like, why don't we start a Let's Play series? What could go wrong? And then it's just not the same when you hit record. Or even if you do it by yourself, it's just not the same. So I really want to hone in on that. That's something I've been really thinking about. I don't know how we fucking hone in on it, but I want to hone in on it. Okay, we got Baby Barrett, right? Okay, so we got Blocks, whatever this bad boy's name is. Then we got Peep fighting for us. We're strong anyway, but this is kind of fun. You know what I should do? Oh, new video idea. do a video called like, is this item actually fucking good or is it actually garbage as we think it is? And then I do a run with infinite item charges, or we won't necessarily do a whole run. It'll probably be more of an essay style. We just use the Delirious item over and over and over, and that's it. Infinite item charges, and then just use this consistently and see how fast we clear rooms. And we grab this and see what garbage placement we did, because I think we did bad. 141st. That's not actually necessarily terrible. 804th in time. Didn't really speedrun, so that adds up really. Damage penalty is bad. That's bad. Rush bonus is good. Sweat. Alright. I don't even necessarily think we did terrible now that I'm looking at everything here. Who's getting me today? Rafi Combina. Midnight Midna. Hang on. So, leaderboards. I got 739. Well, I want to kind of start writing this down. 2,000 on that one. I want to start comparing these. I genuinely want. I'm curious. So, actually, we don't do bad on some of these. If I'm under 1,000, I think I'm actually happy. I think I'm actually happy if I'm under 1,000. That's my thought process right now. Like 2,000, that's my worst day. Oh, we got a Hollow Knight picture right above us. What's up, Type X? That's funny. Yeah, this series isn't necessarily going anywhere. No promises for how long I'll keep it up because this is not my priority as I've been saying. But I want to keep it up as much as possible. Thank you all for coming to this channel to support this series if you like it that much. Much appreciate you. Anyway, have a happy Tuesday. Peace out.